Cal Mercer tapped the diner counter. 2-cent steak specials. Extra fries for her. The alien waitress, Lysa, her badge read, nodded. Her 4-fingered hands gripped the pitcher. Water splashed into the glasses. Droplets trembled on the rim. Cal watched. Her iridescent blue skin paled at the knuckles. The shake wasn't from cold. Station docks hummed steady at 22 degrees. Mara kicked her boots against the stool. Dad, can I get the glow juice? The one that fizzes? After dinner. Cal kept eyes on Lysa. She set the glasses down.
One tipped. He caught it mid-fall.
Lysa flinched. Thank you, sir. Voice low, direct. She froze. Black eyes darted to the kitchen door. Footsteps thudded. Manager Rookhalden loomed behind her. His scaled face split in a grin too wide. Everything perfect here, customer. Orders up soon. Cal didn't turn. He leaned forward, blocked Rook's view with his shoulder. I asked her. Lysa swallowed. Fine. Just busy. Rook's claws tapped the counter. She's new. Off-worlder. Still learning. Her hands are shaking like Grandpa's after too much cafe. You sick? Lysa blinked at the girl. Crest perked an inch. Cal shot Mara a look. She shrugged. The bell dinged. Plates slid out. Lysa plated the steaks, fries steaming with vat oil shine. She handed Cal the billed chit. No, something else. A thin data chip, edges stained yellow. She pressed it into his palm. Eyes pleaded. Cal palmed it smooth.
Slid it into his jumpsuit pocket.
Receipts on the pad. Pay up. Cal stood. Dropped creds on the counter. 20% tip. He grabbed the trays. Mara. Plates. Dad.
He nodded to Lysa. Walk with us.
Service corridors this way. Her eyes widened. Rook barked. Shift ain't over, Ven. Cal didn't break stride. Mara hopped down. Plates balanced. Lysa hesitated, then followed. Her apron fluttered. Rook lunged. Cal pivoted. Shoulder checked the doorframe. Blocked the manager clean. Customer exit. Station code 47B. Rook snarled. Claws scraped laminate. She's mine on contract. Talk to security. Cal herded Lysa into the dim corridor. Mara scampered ahead, fries crunching underfoot. The door hissed shut. Lysa sagged against the bulkhead. Lamps flickered yellow. Grease scent clung to her scales. Cal set plates on a crate. Chip. Now, she fumbled it out. No, hers was the same. Dupe? Please debt contract. He says I owe triple. Work forever. Mara stuffed a fry. What's a debt contract? Like owing lunch money? Worse. Cal slotted the chip into his wrist pad.
Hollow flickered. Fine print scrolled.
Lysa's name. Rook's sigil. Interest compounding at 18%. Off-world clauses. No exit without payment. Cal scrolled. You sign this? Transplant fee. Family emergency. Lysa's voice cracked. Promised half shifts. Now all. No pay. He tapped clauses. Illegal understation mediation. Clause 12 voids coercion. She stared. You read it? Already? Maintenance tech. Read schematics daily.
Cal pocketed the pad. We fix this.
Rook pounded the door. Then. Out here, Lysa startled. Crest slammed flat. Mara tugged her sleeve. Hey, you're blue like my glow juice. Which is better? Does it fizz too? Lysa blinked, touched the girl's hair.
No, but warm. Cal keyed his comm.
Station mediation? Patch to advocate cellar. Mercer? This line's for emergencies. Contract dispute. Diner 17. Got the chip. Pause. En route. 5 minutes. Rook's pounding grew frantic. Open up, human. Cal wedged a crate against the door. Mara, eat fast. Lysa, sit.
She perched on the crate. Hands twisted apron.
Why help? Humans don't dash.
Intervene. Cal plated her fries.
Daughter's hungry. You look half-starved.
Simple, Mara grinned.
Dad fixes everything. Leaky pipes. Mean kids at school. Even that time, the neighbor drone crashed. Lysa took a fry. Nibbled. Salt glistened on lips. Your daughter speaks truth to me. Not fear. Blunt as a wrench. Cal chewed steak. Juices burst savory. Raised her solo since her mom shipped out. Lysa nodded slow. No pack. Pack's us. You need pack? Stay for fries. Lysa laughed. Soft chime. Crest lifted. Door rattled. Rook yelled threats in guttural tradespeak. Cal stood. Noise.
Celier's voice cut through.
Stand down. Mediation summons. Rook sputtered.
Celier's tone iced.
Mercer competence noted. Door unsealed. Celier entered. Tall, feathered alien in robes. Beak clicked approval. Chip analysis? Cal tossed it. Coercion markers. Read it. Celier slotted. Hollow bloomed. Scanned. Full release. Back pay owed.
Rook shoved in. Lies.
Human tampered. Tech logged it clean. Cal crossed arms. Witnessed. And she's nice. Not a slave. Celier's feathers ruffled. Child testimony? Valid under family codes. Clause retracted. Fine. Paperwork tomorrow. Now.
Lysa stood, voice steady.
Free. Celier nodded.
Processed. You're clear. Rook slunk out. Muttered curses. Lysa turned to Cal. Hands clasped his. No shake. You rewrote safety. For me. Cal shrugged. Dinner's cold. Eat. Mara hugged Lysa's leg. Pack fries tomorrow? Lysa knelt. Crest brushed Mara's cheek. Pack. Cal watched. Station hummed on, but something shifted. Lysa's eyes held trust. Real. Celier cleared throat. Mercer. Impressive. Humans. Prioritize kin across lines. Practical. Cal packed plates. Walk you home? Lysa nodded. Grip tightened on Mara's hand. They stepped into the dock lights. Rook's shadow lingered at diner door. Burned in Cal's pocket. Not over. A comm buzzed. Unknown sigil. Masserer. We discussed the off-worlder. Privately. Cal thumbed the comm silent. The unknown sigil blinked once, then died. Lysa halted mid-step. Her crest quivered under the dock lights. Bat for me? Wrong number.
Cal pocketed the device.
Mara tugged Lysa's hand forward. Keep walking. Fries wait at home. They pushed into the crowded corridor. Station air hummed with vent fans and alien chatter. Lysa's HomePod lay 2 levels down past the repair bays. She glanced back. Rook's diner faded behind. You hold my chip. Why? Cal patted his pocket. Celier voided, but copies exist. Scan again. Show you. Lysa froze. Her scales paled. No need. Service bond transfers. You broke mine. Now mine to you.
Mara squinted up. What's a service bond?
Lysa knelt. Voice soft. My people. Venari. Debt means bond. Serve till paid. Or new master claims. Her eyes locked on Cal. You claimed. Protected. Human way? Cal crouched too. Phone glowed as he slotted the chip. Holo projected predatory clauses. Endless shifts, withheld wages, no exit penalties. This ain't bond, trap. Illegal under station law. Lysa touched the holo. Crest drooped.
Debt honorable. You rewrite.
Own me now? No. Cal killed the scan. Stood. Clear boundary. I fix things, don't own people. Mara poked Lysa's arm. Daddy fixes pipes, not people. That's nice. Lysa rose slow. Honesty for safety? Trade? Exactly. Call, nodded. Tell truth. Full story, I keep you safe. No strings. Lysa hesitated. Corridor thinned. Repair drones whirred overhead. Rook found me planetside. Ship crashed. Debt for rescue. Bond signed, but clauses hid docking fees. Wages vanish. I serve forever.
Cal nodded. Predatory.
Celier saw. You're free. Free? Lysa echoed. Voice cracked. Venari free means new bond. You offer safety. I serve you? Mara hugged Lysa's leg. Serve fries. At our table? Cal chuckled. No serving. Eat with us. Neighbors. Lysa blinked. Scales flushed. Neighbors across stars? Footsteps echoed. Heavy. Rook burst from a side hatch. Claws flexed. 2 burly loaders flanked him. Binary. Floor now. Contract active. Call stepped forward. Blocked the path. Mara behind Lysa. Celier processed. Rook sneered. Fongs gleamed. Celier? Junior. Real advocate coming. You tampered chip. He lunged for Lysa. Cal grabbed Rook's wrist, twisted just enough. Loader paused. Logged clean. Witnesses. Lisa clutched Mara. No fight. Please. Rook yanked free, rubbed arm. Debt collectors pinged. Offworlder owes triple. Pay or bond enforces. Dialed Selir. Corridor 7. Enforcer harassing freed worker. Rook laughed. Human meddler. She bonds to strongest. You? Lysa stepped beside Cal. Voice, steady. Honesty trade. Cal's way. Mara peeked out. You're mean. She packs fries tomorrow. Loaders shifted. Uncomfortable. Rook snarled. Tomorrow? Location sent. Hold. Cal kept eyes on Rook. Walk away. Clean. Rook eyed the corridor cams. Feathers from Selir's office rustled distant. He backed up. This loops. Collectors deeper. Loaders followed. Shadowed into vents. Lysa exhaled. Grip eased on Mara.
You held line, no claim.
Practical pocketed calm. Selir's en route. They reached Lisa's pod door. Dim blue light spilled out. Minimal, bunk, heater, single plate. Mara bounced. Fries here? Lysa palmed the lock. Opened. Tomorrow. Pack. Crest lifted. Safety earned trust. First time, Kel ruffled Mara's hair.
Yes!
Lysa nodded. Now yes.
Hesitated.
Stay? Talk more? Rain check. Cal glanced back.
Corridor empty, but car weight pressed.
School tomorrow. Get rest. Mara yawned. Hugged Lysa fierce. Night, fry, friend. Lysa knelt. Crest brushed Mara's cheek again. Warmer. Night, blunt one. Something settled. Lysa stood taller. Eyes clear. Selir arrived. Feathers smooth. Beak clicked. Escalation logged. Temporary. Call nodded.
Good. Selir eyed Lysa.
The Nari Customs noted. Human override. Efficient. Team. Touched Cal's arm. Light, no clasp. They turned for home lift. Mara waved. Lysa waved back. Door sealed. Call's comm buzzed. Same sigil. He answered this time. Voice gravelly. Not Rook. Mercer. Offworlder sparked interest. Syndicate talks. Dawn. Cal silenced it. Pocketed.
Mara tubbed his hand. That noise again?
Cal squeezed back. Lift doors hissed open.
But Dawn's for fixing. Station hummed on. Lysa's pod light dimmed behind it. Trust rooted, but syndicate shadows lengthened. Cal's hand stayed on Mara's. Ready. Dawn crept through viewport slits.
Cal sipped synth coffee. Mara still slept.
He checked tools. Multiscanner, sealants, chip cloner. Dock shift started soon. Comm pinged. Syndicate sigil. Location. Bay 14. Unmarked hauler. He kissed Mara's forehead. School drone picks you up. Lock after. Mara mumbled. Fries? Pack extra. Cal sealed the pod. Marched out. Bay 14 loomed. Frosted cargo doors. Two figures waited. Scaled Venari larger than Lysa. Humanoid fixer, tattoos glowing. Venari spoke first. Accent thick. Mercer.
You voided Rook's bond. Syndicate insured it.
Cal crossed arms. Selir ruled. Fixer smirked. Rook sloppy. We clean. Offworlder owes us principal. Pay or rebond. She's clear. Cal tapped phone.
Selir's ruling hollow ready. Back pay processed. Venari hissed.
Customs bind her to rescue her. No. Call projected hollow. Clauses glowed red. Traps void all.
Fixer leaned in. Human stubborn.
Syndicate offers deal. Work our docks. Family safe. Cal's jaw tightened. Families off limits.
Mara's school drone hummed distant. On time.
Venari claws tapped. Lysa spoke. Trust you. Rare. Cal held steady. Tell Syndicate. Drop it. Or station security audits your insurances. Fixer checked comm. Sigil flashed warning. Bold. Doors. Rumbled. Selir strode in. Robes crisp. Audit initiated. Syndicate log subpoenaed. Venari recoiled. Advocate? Competence chains. Selir's beak snapped. Mercer flagged. Followed.
Walk. Run. Cal said.
They slunk to hauler. Engines whined.
Lifted off. Selir turned. Predictable. Humans anticipate. Cal shrugged. Practical kindness builds allies. Lysa's voice. Cal? Mara at school. I? Packed fries. For lunch? He smiled. Save some? Trade, Lisa said. Warm. Syndicate retreated, but one shadow lingered. Rook's glare from diner vents. Watching. Call pocketed tools. Shift called. Family grew. Debt leashes snapped. Safety redefined. Mara's laugh echoed from schooling. Lysa's crest rose in memory. Human care crossed lines, rewrote rules. But Rook's calm history blinked unread. Syndicate echo. Not done. Call yanked open the diner's back door. Lysa's wrist trembled in his grip. He pulled her into the concourse crush. Neon signs blazed. Spacer crowds surged. Scaled traders, feathered envoys, hulking haulers. Dome cams swept the throng, red lights pulsing. Stay close, Cal said. His voice cut through the din. Lysa nodded, her crest flattened against her skull. Rook, he'll follow.
Let him.
Cal scanned the flow. Witnesses everywhere. No shadows here. Footfalls echoed behind. Rook burst from the diner, arch, suit crisp, datapad glowing. Mercer, you drag her out? Contract breach. Cal halted amid the press, faces turned. A cam drone hummed lower.
He thumbed his comm. Station mediation?
Cal Mercer, dockside tech. Filing worker coercion complaint. Location, Central Concourse, Bay 7 Diner. Rook shoved forward. His eyes narrowed to slits. Bold human, she signed willing. Lysa's breath hitched. Cal squeezed her wrist. Gentle. Steady. Mediation line clicked. Advocate Salir responding. Transmit details. Call patched his scan from earlier. Red clauses flared on the hollow proj. Coercive terms. Debt trap. Boyd under station code 47B. Crowd murmured. A trader's tale flicked interest.
Human calls audit? Rook laughed sharp. Proof? He waved his pad.
A new doc bloomed. Consent addendum. Lysa's sigil stamped fresh. See?
She agreed. Extra shifts, pay deferral.
Legal. Lysa froze.
I never.
Quiet, Rook snapped. His gaze dared Cal. Prove fraud, Doc Rat. Or walk away.
He pulled Lysa behind him. Cams captured every pixel.
Salir's voice crackled. Addendum time-stamped yesterday. Verify sigil authenticity. Rook smirked.
Pure. Biometric lock.
Cal eyed the hollow. Sigil wavered at the edge. Micro glitch.
Syndicate hack? Run chain of custody. Advocate.
Cross-check diner logs. Crowd thickened. Whispers spread. Human pushes mediation. Against fixer. Lysa's fingers dug into Cal's sleeve. Her warmth seeped through fabric. Trust flickered in her grip. Rook stepped closer. Breath sour with stim chew. Drop it, Mercer. Syndicate owns her shifts. Walk or your docs get audited.
Tools vanish. Call held ground.
Family's clean. Yours isn't. A small voice pierced the tension. Daddy? Mara wove through legs. School drone trailed, lunch pack swinging. Her eyes locked on Lysa. Rook blinked. Kid?
Out of bounds. Mara ignored him.
She marched straight to Lysa, grabbed the alien's shaking hand. Lysa's crest twitched. Surprise. Come here, Mara said. Blunt. She tugged Lysa behind Cal's legs. Lisa stumbled, then knelt beside the girl. Cal's chest tightened. Pride swelled quiet.
That's fake.
I saw. Rook scoffed.
What? Brat talks?
Mara pointed at the hollow. Sigil's wrong. Lysa showed me hers yesterday. Dots backward, like my upside-down homework. Cal's pulse quickened. He zoomed the proj. Their sigil inversion. Subtle. Forged. Lysa's eyes widened. Mara, yes. Crowd gasped. Cam's word frantic. Salir's tone sharpened over calm. Fraud. Timestamp mismatch. Diner manager. Stand down. Security en route. Rook paled. Claws retracted. Misprint. Honest. Save it, Cal said. He scooped Mara onto his hip. Lisa rose, hand still in the girl's. Mara grinned at Lisa. You make good fries. Stay for dinner? Lysa blinked. Crest lifted slow. I packed extras. Rook backed away. Crowd parted for him. Glares followed. Salir arrived in a swirl of robes. Beak clicked approval. Mercer. Competence again. Child's eye, unexpected. Cal shrugged. Kids see straight. Security drones hummed in. Rook vanished into a side vent. Lisa exhaled, leaned into Cal's side. Safe? For now. Cal ruffled Mara's hair. Syndicate echo lingers. They moved as one. Concourse flowed around the trio. Alien stared. Human dad, girl, alien waitress. Bond tight. Back at the pod. Mara chattered. Lisa, show me crest tricks. Lisa smiled faint. Demonstrated. Feathers rippled colors. Mara clapped Cal prepped shift kit. Tools clinked. Fries trade holds? Lisa nodded. Always. Pod seals hissed shut. Station spun below. Family anchored. But Cal's calm blinked. Unread message from Rook's relay.
Syndicate ping.
To you?
He deleted it. Shift called. Lisa waved from the galley. Mara linked arms with her. Laughter bubbled. Human care rewrote lines. Aliens watched. Learned. Concourse cams replayed the standoff. Views spiked. Human kid busts fixer. Word spread. Docs buzzed.
Cal welded a strut. Sparks flew.
Lysa's voice pinged. Bara drew you. Us. Hollow bloomed. Stick figures. Dad tall. Lysa crested. Mara central. He smiled. Pocketed it. Rook's shadow.
Syndicate game? Practical kindness built walls.
Family grew thorns. Dinner waited. Freeze steaming. But the ping returned. Insistent. Accept contract.
Or daughter walks alone.
Game on. He tapped Salir.
New threat.
Beak snap over line. On it. Humans. Station hummed. Bonds tightened. Safety shifted. Mara's school drone returned. Lysa greeted it with fries. Crest high. Cal stepped out. Concourse waited. Witnesses multiplied. No more shadows. Lysa caught his eye. Nodded. Ready. They walked together. Dad, girl, friend. Aliens parted. Watched the human miracle. Det leashes. Snapped for good. Or so they hoped. Rook's vent glare? Closer now. Cal's hand found Lysa's. Steady. Mara skipped ahead. Race. They ran. Laughter trailed. Syndicate comms crackled silent. For now, Cal scanned the flow. One face lingered. Scaled fixer, eyes cold. Benari's kin?
He pulled them faster. Home first.
Pod locked. Safe. But the message evolved. Ours now. Call armed the seals. Called security. Night fell on the station. Tars wheeled. Lysa tucked Mara in. Songs hummed. Alien lullabies. Cal watched. Heartful. Protective fire burned quiet. Humans endured. Cared. Won. Aliens marveled. Found family redefined it all. Yet Rook's relay pulsed.
Unseen code burrowing. Cal's hack tool hummed.
Counter-strike ready. Dawn shift loomed. They slept sound. Bond, unbreakable. Concourse vids went viral. Kid versus Syndicate. Station cheered. Human normal. Extraordinary echo. Lysa whispered in dark. Thank you. Cal squeezed her hand. Family. Mara snored soft. Shadows retreated. One last ping. Ignored. Safety, human-made. Across stars, Cal thrust his phone into Mara's hands. Record everything, kiddo. Timestamp on. Don't stop till I say. Mara's fingers flew across the screen. The device beeped confirmation. Her eyes locked on his. Steady. Got it, Dad? Rolling. Lysa hovered at Cal's elbow, her iridescent skin paling under the concourse lights. Bystanders clustered. Dock workers, traders, a cluster of scaled Venari kin murmuring. The station's central mediation kiosk loomed ahead. Holographic cues flickering. Advocate Salir's booth sat elevated, her feathered crest twitching as she scanned incoming logs. Rook Halden waited there, arms crossed, his fixer smile too wide. Mercer. Didn't expect a family outing for this circus. Kept his voice level. Lysa. Tell it straight. On camera. Det chain. Names. All of it. Lysa swallowed. Her voice emerged soft, threaded with station standard clicks. It started 3 cycles back. Off-world broker. Krell Voss. Registered on Nexus Prime. Promised training visa for diner work. Signed the contract blind. No translator. Bystanders. Leaned in. A human freighter pilot pulled out his own comm, mirroring the feed. Payments deducted auto. Lysa continued. 80% wage. Broker skims 30 before Rook's cut. Can't leave station till zeroed. Voss holds my kin deed as collateral. One missed shift. They auction it. Rook's smile cracked.
Lander. That's defamation under station code 47B.
I'll slap liens on your pod, Mercer. Mara angled the phone higher, capturing Rook's glare. Salir's crest flared. She tapped her panel. Public log now active. Names verified? Voss cross-checked. Lysa nodded. Voss ID NXXX. Prime 7742. Contract hash, public ledger stamped. A Venari trader hissed. Voss, that chain preys on off-worlders. Rook stepped forward. His bulk loomed over the kiosk. Enough. This human's stirring trouble. Lysa, back to shift, or Voss calls collectors. He veered toward Mara, too close. His shadow swallowed her sneakers.
Cal moved, planted himself square between them.
Chest to chest with Rook. Back up, now. On camera.
Rook froze. His eyes flicked to the phone.
You threatening me, ordering you, step back from my kid. Cal's hand stayed loose at his side. No fist. Just presence. Mara didn't flinch. Kept filming. He's too close, Dad. Log it. Salir's voice cut sharp. Proximity violation.
Halden recede 2 meters. Mediation protocol.
Rook retreated a step, fists clenched.
This isn't over. Voss owns her.
No. Cal pulled the contract printout from his pocket.
Slid it across Salir's scanner. Paid it off last night. Full sum, time-stamped transfer. Salir's feathers ruffled as data scrolled.
Debt cleared. Broker notified.
Lysa Van free. Gasps echoed. The pilot whooped. Human just bought her out. Lysa touched Cal's arm. Trembled.
All of it?
Cal shrugged. Syndicate hates clean exits. Rook snarled. Illegal interference. I'll file countersuit.
Salir's panel pinged. Defamation claim denied.
Public record shows coercion markers. Voss flagged for audit. Bystanders cheered. Phones lifted higher.
Viral already.
Grinned up at Cal. Got every word. Dad's a boss. Call ruffled her hair. Team effort. Lysa, your turn. Say it. Lysa straightened. Crest rising for the first time.
With family, Rook spun away.
Shoulder checked a traitor. Vanished into the crowd. Salir nodded once. Competence, noted Mercer. Rare. Her eyes lingered on Mara. Child records truth. Station benefits. Cal scooped Mara onto his shoulders. She whooped. Lysa fell in step beside him, hand brushing his. They pushed through the throng. Whispers followed. Human paid the chain. For her. Back at the pod, Mara synced the vid, uploading to StationNet.
Debt.
Watched the views climb. Lysa set plates for Mara, synth protein for him. Her own portion larger now. No skim. Night shift? Cal asked. She shook her head.
Salir reassigned me, day crew.
Fair wage. Mara shoveled fries. Lisa, tell the lullaby again. The one with stars dancing. Lysa hummed. Soft clicks wove in. Mara swayed. Eyes drooped. Cal leaned back, watched them. Debt gone. Rook routed. But his hack tool buzzed soft. Syndicate ping inbound.
He tapped it silent. Counter code ready.
For now. Pod seals hissed shut. Star spun outside, family inside. Dawn broke. Concourse feeds exploded. Kid's camera crushes contract. Station cheered the human normal. Rook's face twisted in the comments. Not done. Cal sipped coffee. Lysa smiled across the table. Mara plotted vid sequels. Protective fire burned steady. Evidence first. Always. But the relay pulsed again. Deeper code. Voss's kin? Cal's fingers itched for the tool. Mara glanced up. Trouble? Nah.
He winked. Breakfast.
Lysa squeezed his hand under the table. Trust sealed. They ate. Bond unbreakable. Station watched. Human care rewrote safety. One vid at a time. Broker's drone hovered distant. Cal spotted it. Nodded to Lysa. Her eyes hardened. Together, always. Mara grabbed her plate.
Seconds. Then we hunt bad guys.
Laughter filled the pod. Syndicate comms glitched. Human family. Extraordinary anchor. Rook lurked in event side booth, comms live. Voss, the humans dug in, need muscle. Static hissed back. Send the scaled one. Quiet, he smiled. Evidence building.
Mara dashed ahead on the walkway, raced to the diner.
Lisa wins fries. Lisa laughed. First full one Cal heard. She bolted after, robes fluttering. Cap matched pace, kept them in sight. Concourse buzzed thicker now. Vids viral. Aliens nodded respect. Kid crushed it. A pilot called. Mara waved the phone. Full log. Who's next? Diner loomed. New manager pinned a sign. Fair contracts only. Rook's old booth empty, sealed. Inside, Salir waited at a table. Crest calm. Mercer. Review your hack log? Cal slid in. Syndicate burrowing. Traced to Voss, secondary. She tapped data. Legal now. Your evidence tipped it. Lysa served drinks. Steady hands. Mara plopped beside Celier. You like my vid? Truth efficient. Celier's beak clicked approval.
Humans record fate.
Cal watched Lysa hum to a new off-worlder server. Teaching shifts. No chains. Goal met. Lysa free. Family grown. But his tool vibrated.
Incoming threat vector. Rook's voice leaked through. Scaled kin inbound.
Take the girl.
Cal stood.
Time to walk. Mediation escort. Protocol. They moved as one. Dad. Girl. Friend. Official. Aliens marveled. Human normal. Syndicate shattered. Drone feed caught it all. Views soared. Shadows closed. Cal raised the phone anew.
Evidence eternal. Pod night.
Mara tucked in. Lysa lingered by Cal's bunk. Debt gone, she whispered. You gave that.
Team. Cal pulled her close.
Shoulder hug. Steady. Her crest brushed his cheek. Warm. Songs hummed low. Mara snored. Cal scanned feeds. Rook's trace fading. Voss audit live. Station safe. Family safer. One ping lingered. Ignored. Dawn shift called. They rose ready. Human advocate Salir slammed her datapad on the diner counter. Lysa Venn. Bond verification custody. Now. Kelmercer froze mid-wipe of the coffee brewer. Lyssa's tray clattered. Mara looked up from her stool, eyes wide. Salir's beak snapped. Her feathers ruffled under the station's hum lights. Protocol demands it. Syndicate remnants filed a reclamation claim.
You submit, or I detain.
Lyssa backed against the cooler. Her crest drooped. Hands twisted her apron. I signed with Cal. Debt cleared.
Not cleared. Salir thrust the pad forward.
Red glyphs pulsed. Chip audit incomplete. Custody verifies bonds. Standard hold. 3 cycles. Secure wing.
Cal set the rag down. Slow.
Steady. He stepped between them.
No!
Salir's eyes narrowed.
Human, your interference noted.
Step aside. Mara slid off her stool. Grabbed Lysa's hand. She's staying. Dad fixed it. Cal kept his voice level. Detention scares her. Syndicate used fear. We don't repeat that. Salir tapped her pad. Hello docs bloomed. Emotional appeals irrelevant. Law protects her from flight risk. Reclamation squads inbound. Scaled Ken, per your own hack log. Her scales paled. He nodded to the back. Safe room. Supervised. My watch. Station cams record everything. Salir crested higher. Unorthodox. Custody transfers to mediation wing. Offers better. Cal pulled his tool from his belt. Linked it to her pad. Shared schematics. Reinforced. Airtight. I built it for dock leaks. Syndicate can't breach without alarms tripping station sec. You monitor from here. Lysa peeked around him. Cal's room, safe. Like family pod. Mara tugged her sleeve. We play holo games there. No bad guys. Salir scanned the schematics. Beak clicked. Competence verified, but affidavits bind. Temporary protection. I sign guarantor. Lyssa chooses. Salir's feathers smoothed. She extended the pad. Affidavit loads. Lysa? Lysa stepped forward. Fingers trembled on the stylus.
Hesitated. Looked at Cal.
He met her gaze. No push. Just steady. She signs. Glyphs. Locked. Green. Done. Supervised safe room approved. I oversee. Cal led them to the back. Door panel beeped. Safe room hatch slid open. Bunks stacked neat. Mara's drawings taped to bulkheads. Lysa's spare apron hung by the vent. Mara dashed in. Fluffed a pillow. Your spot, Lysa. By the screen, Lysa entered. Sank onto the bunk. Crest, left it a fraction. Thank you. Salir followed. Acceptable. Now. Diner hold order. She synced her pad to the counter terminal. Lights flickered. Locked. No transactions till chip audit. Rook Halden's contract chip. Evidence sealed. Confirmed the lock. Syndicate burrowed deep. Salir nodded once. Your hack tip scales. Efficient, she turned to Lysa. Verification remote now. No custody wing report hourly. Lysa exhaled. Safe. Mara climbed beside her. Vid time? Dad's got the funny one. Cal sealed the hatch partial. Left a crack. I'll grab rations. Outside, the diner hummed empty. Pods docked beyond viewports. No customers yet. Dawn shift. Lagged. His tool buzzed. Incoming feed. Rook's voice crackled low. Mercer. Scaled inbound. Drop the girl, or we renegotiate. Called orders live.
Try it. Static hissed.
Cut. Salir's voice from the hatch. Threat. Old noise. Cal stocked a tray. Protein bars. Juice packs. Lysa's favorite tea bulb. Family first. He slipped back in. Mara cheered. Lysa smiled faint. Salir perched on a crate. Watched. Cal monitored feeds. Lisa taught Mara a crest song. Soft whistles. Mara mimicked. Salir logged data. Human normal. Extraordinary yield. Cal shrugged. Just pod life. Ping hit. Station alert. Docks stirred. Scaled figures clustered. Armbands gleamed syndicate flash. They're here. Ceph room full lock. Pad ready. Protocol engages. Lysa clutched Mara's hand. Crest flat. Cal hit the seal. Hatch clamped. Alarms primed. Footsteps thudded outside. Voices growled. Scaled Ken barked demands. Salir opened a channel. Advocate Salir. Hold order active. Stand down. Growls peaked. Faded. Sec drones whirred in. Cal exhaled. Leaned on the bulkhead. Lysa's eyes met his through the dim. Trust bloomed. Mara yawned. Dinner now? Lysa hummed. Pulled her close. Salir's beak clicked approval. Audit accelerates. Voss confirms tomorrow. Feeds cleared. Scaled Ken dispersed under sec escort. Cal bunked by the hatch. Tool in hand. Mara snored beside Lysa. Salir dozed upright. One ping lingered. Ignored. Dawn broke. Shift called anew, but Rook's shadow whispered deeper. Cal rose first. Checked seals. All green. Lysa stirred.
Dad, really gone?
He ruffled Mara's hair. Team holds. Salir stretched feathers. Affidavit extends. Your plan works. They emerged. Diner unlocked partial. First pod docked. Lysa grabbed her tray. Mara dashed ahead. Customers, Cal watched. Family moved. Syndicate cracked.
Tool vibrated soft.
New trace. Voss reply. Deleted Rook's ghost ping. Pod life rolled on. Scaled Ken circled back. Heavier.
Cal gripped his tool. Ready.
Lysa served first table. Crest high. Sang low to a kit. Alien stared. Human dad nodded hello. Views spiked on the drone feed. Eternal record. Shadows thickened. Cal stepped forward. Safe room breach klaxon wailed. Late cycle. Salir's pad exploded in alerts. Reclamation override. Cal bolted up. Lysa shielded Mara. They cracked the hold. Salir synced feeds. Chip spoof. Rook's fixer work. Bulkhead groaned. Sparks flew. Cal yanked his tool. Overrode the hatch. Out the vent shaft. Maintenance run. Lysa froze. Mara first. Mara crawled in. Go, Lysa. Cal boosted Lysa. Her scale scraped tight. Salir wedged last. Feathers snagged.
He dove after.
Sealed from inside. Ducts hummed. Cool air rushed. Left fork, Cal directed. Dumps to docks. Echoes chased. Scaled boots pounded parallel shafts. Salir gasped. Your paths. Human design? Dock tech standard. Cal cut a grate.
Emerged in cargo bay. Pods loomed dark.
Mara pointed. Sec drone. Cal waved it over.
Intruder alert. Diner sector. Drone beeped affirm. Scaled kin burst from ducts, claws out. Froze under lights. Sec teams dropped in. Cuffs snapped. Rook's voice leaked from a comm.
Mercer.
Cull recorded it all. Sent to Voss. Lisa hugged Mara. Crest brushed Cal's arm. Warm thanks.
Salir straightened.
Bond verified clean. Debt voided. Pods hummed alive.
Family regrouped. Diner waited.
One last ping. Voss. Syndicate core hit. Rook tagged. Cal crushed it. Smiled. Dawn shift. They walked in together. Aliens marveled. Human care. Normal. Extraordinary. Lysa served. Free. Mara laughed. Dad watched. Safe. Redefined. Cal shoved the hatch open. His boot scraped the worn deck plate of the apartment corridor. Lysa trailed behind, her scaled tail twitching against the bulkhead. Mara skipped ahead, keycard flashing.
Home, sweet, hab unit, Cal said.
The door hissed shut. Compact space. Bunk pods stacked too high. Galley nook humming. No frills. Functional. Lysa froze in the entry, her crest flattened. This, your nest? Cal nodded. Dropped his kit bag. Apartment. Safe. Rules first, like any guest.
He ticked off fingers.
2, galley cleanup after use. 3, yell of trouble. We handle it together. Her eyes darted, claws flexed on her satchel strap. Rules bind. Contracts enforce.
Cal grabbed a spare blanket from the locker, tossed it to Mara.
Make up the lower bunk for Lysa. She's crashing tonight. Mara caught it midair, grinned.
Got it, Dad. Lysa, you like story time?
Human style? Lysa's shoulders eased a fraction. She followed Mara to the bunks. Cal watched from the galley. Brewed synth coffee. Strong, human habit. Poured 3 mugs. Steam curled. Mara yanked the blanket taut. Bedtime routine. Pajamas first. Then teeth scrub. Story. Lights low. She mimed brushing. Slang crash course. Crash means sleep here. Not wreck. Lysa tilted her head. Crest perked. Paja. Moss. These. Mara rummaged Cal's locker. Held up spare sweats. Too big. Rolled cuffs. Oversized cozy. Try. Lysa slipped them on. Sleeves draped past her claws. She tugged the hem.
A soft trill escaped?
Laughter. Mara beamed. Teeth next. Mara led to the sonic basin. Demonstrated the hum. Vibrates gunk off. No pasting like station chems. Lysa mimicked. Basin whirred. She rinsed. Stared at her reflection. Scales gleamed under the soft light.
Story?
Lysa echoed. Mara patted the bunk. Climb in. Dad reads okay. But I got alien epics on my pad. Sat on the bunk edge. Lysa sipped.
Winced at the bitterness. Hot root.
Coffee. Wakes you. He leaned back. Mara synced her pad. Hollow flickered. Interstellar chase. Heroes dodging void beasts. Lysa nestled under the blanket. Crest brushed Mara's arm. Mara translated low. Nebula means gas cloud. Warp jump. Faster than light skip. No mockery. Just facts. Lysa's eyes drooped. Trill softened to purr. Cal checked the chrono. Shift end loomed tomorrow. But first, answers. He waited till Mara dimmed lights. Slipped to the galley. Lysa followed minutes later. Satchel clutched. Broker pickup, she whispered. Claws tapped her pad. Sync to schedule. Dawn cycle. Diner back alley. Rook schedules it. Cal pulled his stool close. Why now? You served me today. Receipt flagged? Lysa dug in her satchel. Slid the flimsy across. His diner chit. Time stamped. Not payment.
Signal. You tipped human norm.
Broker scans. Marked for collection. Debt triggers. Cal's jaw tightened. Receipt glowed under his thumb. Standard gratuity. To him. Death sentence to her. Bastards game the system.
Her crest drooped.
Contract binds. 5 cycles service. Rook fixes papers. No escape.
Not anymore.
Call stood.
Grabbed his comm. Mara, that recording from Diner?
Mara popped from bunk. Pad ready. Rook cornering Lysa. Pay up or pack. Caught it clean. Play it. Hollow audio burst. Rook's rasp. Ven brokers do.
That human tip?
Flags, you delinquent. Allie, Dawn. Lysa shivered. Claws dug into her palms. Cal nodded. Evidence gold. He patched a decoy plan. Forged cords, fake Allie meet, 2 sectors off. Laced with tracker bait. Attached Mara's recording. Celier's mediation feed. Sent. Ping back instant. Celier, plan reviewed. Competence noted. Risky. Proceed. Teams prepped. Cal crushed the comm. Trap set. They chase ghost. We hit real. Lysa stared.
You rewrite rules. For me.
Family does. Mara hugged Lysa, scales warm against skin. Dawn neared. Station hummed. Cal checked vents. Maintenance paths clear. Lysa bunked down again. Mara whispered slang till sleep took her. Cal stood watch. Tool in hand, receipt crumpled in pocket, signal flipped. Human care.
Their weapon, but Rook's comm leaked through walls.
Mercer, anticipate. Cal gripped tighter. Game on. Lysa stirred in the bunk. Her eyes met his in the dim, trust sparked. Crest high. Mara first, she murmured. Rehearsed. Cal boosted resolve. Dawn broke. Hatch waited. They moved as one. Death's end loomed. Rook's claws scraped nearer. Cal sealed the plan. Vent shaft called. No escape. Ambush. Station lights flickered. Pursuit hummed. Cal yanked his kit. Time. Lysa nodded. Freeing Dawn. But broker drones word early. Schedule shifted. Cal overrode the first lock. Sparks flew. Go. Mara crawled. Lysa boosted after. Escale scraped. Cal wedged a last.
Ducks roared. Echoes chased.
Left fork. Docks. They plunged. Rook's voice crackled ahead.
Sloppy Mercer.
Cal smiled in dark, recording live. Celier's teams swarmed. Bond sealed. Debt voided. Family walked free. Diner waited.
Lysa served. Mara laughed.
Human, normal. Safe redefined. Cull watched. Always. Cal yanked the vent grate free. Sparks died on his gloves. He dropped into the lit public bay, boots thudding on grated deck. Drones hummed overhead, station lights glaring down on cargo crates and milling workers. Lysa and Mara crouched behind him in the duct shadows. Safe. For now. Stay low, Cal whispered. He straightened his jumpsuit, toolkit slung over one shoulder. The decoy meat spot, Bay 17, open and crowded. Perfect for Celier's trap. Rook's broker runner expected Lysa here, solo with payment. Cal played bait instead. He strode forward, waving at a passing dockhand. Morning shift? You see a blue-scaled server around? The dockhand shrugged. Nah. Try the diner. Cal nodded, casual. Heart steady. He planted himself by the central kiosk, pretending to check a manifest pad. Recording device hummed in his pocket, live feed to Celier. Lysa watched from hiding, her crest flat against nerves. Mara gripped her arm, whispering encouragements. Footsteps clicked, sharp. The broker's runner emerged from the crowd, a wiry Tellurid with data gloves and a sneer. Then, where's the indenture transfer? Cal turned slow. She's not coming. Debt's done. The runner's eyes narrowed. Mercer. Wrong game? Step aside. Calier's en route. Ledger first. Drone's word closer. The runner tapped his comm. Bay 17, now. Cal smiled faint, public eyes locked on. Workers paused loaders. Tension crackled. Celier's team burst from side hatches. Armored mediators in Station Blue. Stunners drawn. Halt. Broker authority revoked. Hands up. The runner bolted, tripped over a crate. Mediators swarmed him, cuffs snapping. One yanked his data glove. Ledger downloaded in seconds. Every coerced bond. Lysa's at the top.
Cal exhaled.
Lysa stayed hidden. Mara squeezed her hand tighter. Advocate Celier approached. Robes crisp, frills twitching approval. Efficient, Mercer. Recording confirmed coercion clauses. Invalid under Compact Article 47.
The runner snarled from the deck. Halden'll bury you. Celier ignored him.
Turned to the kiosk holo screen. Public voiding now. Witnesses required.
Cal keyed the feed wider.
Bay crowd gathered. Lysa emerged then, Mara at her side. Scales shimmered under lights, crest lifting slow. She stepped to the screen. Voice steady. Lysa Ven, server ident 7, Alpha, 9, I void this debt bond. Coerced terms, falsified transit fees. Request asylum sponsorship. Sponsorship from Cal Mercer's household. Lisa glanced at Cal, trust in her eyes. Earned.
Aliens pointed. Humans nodded.
Cellier pulled the pad. Mercer? Confirm? Cal signed without pause. Thumbprint sealed it. Household expanded. Legal family.
Papers beamed to Station Core. Bond dissolved.
Hollow flashed green. Free. Lysa sagged. Mara hugged her waist. Told you, Lysa. Dad fixes everything. Salir's frills relaxed. Unorthodox, but competent. Halden's fixer status revoked pending review. Walk clear. Cal scooped his toolkit. Thanks, advocate. They moved out. Whispers followed. Human took her in. Just like that. Mara skipped between them, hand in Lysa's, hand in Cal's. Lysa matched their pace, steps lighter. Station corridors hummed with morning rush, vendors hawking fuel tabs, loaders beeping past. Home's this way, Mara said. Pancakes after? Lysa tilted her head. Pan? Cakes? Cal chuckled. Flapjacks. Family recipe. They turned into residential decks. Air recyclers whooshed cleaner here. Fewer eyes. Lysa glanced back once. No tails. Rook's diner loomed ahead, but they veered homeward. Cal's hatch, simple unit. Bunk room, galley, tool bench. He palmed the lock. Opened. He waved them in. Mara bolted to the galley. Lysa, sit. Dad, mix, batter. Lysa perched on a stool, scales brushing counter, eyes wide at the space. Cluttered with Mara's drawings, Cal's schematics, AIF, hers, now. Cal pulled ingredients, flour sack thumped down. Stir this. He handed Lysa a bowl. Her claws clicked tentative, mixed, slow. Mara dumped berries, laughter bubbled. But Cal's calm buzzed. Rook. He silenced it. Later. Pancake sizzled. Gold edges crisped. Mara stacked hers high. Lysa took a bite. Crest shot up. Warm. Sweet. Like sunfruit. Better, Mara said. Human magic. Cal watched them. Fork paused. He came for breakfast that first day, left with this. Lysa met his gaze. You kept promise. No violence. He ruffled Mara's hair. Mara beamed. Station alerts pinged outside. Halden's drama contained. Salir's doing. Lysa served shifts later. Dinner crowd cheered her return. Free. Mara tagged along after school. Cal fixed vents, eyes on them always. One evening, Lysa hummed off-world tunes while scrubbing counters. Mara taught her station slang. Cal welded a loose panel. Rook slunk by once. Nodded curt. No words. Game over. Trust built plate by plate. Human care rewrote safety. Lysa slept sound. Mara dreamed big. Ka stood watch, but comms whispered new deaths in the underdecks. Others like her. Cal gripped his toolkit. Ready. Lysa noticed. Crest high. Again? Mara grinned. Family does.
Dawn called. They moved as one.
He palmed the hatch. Bay lights waited.
Another runner? Salir on speed dial. No. This time, Lysa led. Scales confident. My turn.
So, pass the recording pad.
Human normal.
They plunged into ducks. Echoes chased.
But now they chased. Back, station hummed. Found family grew. Safe redefined. Again. Cal boosted Mara. First, Lysa crawled steady. He wedged last.
Death's end loomed wider.
Clipped. Public bay alive. Decoy set. Runner waited. Cocky. Salir swarmed. Cycle broke. Lysa voided louder. Mercer household. Crowd roared. Cal sighed. Walked home. Mara between. Pancakes waited. But whispers grew. More servers. More bonds. Cal checked vents. Clear. Lysa bunked secure. Mara slang whispered. Trust sparked brighter. Game evolved. Human care. Their forever weapon. Station watched. Spread. He came for pancakes. Left as family. Built more. Dawn broke. Hatch sealed. Pursuit hummed no more. Free. Always. Cal gripped tighter. No. Let go. Family held. Lysa stirred. Eyes met. Together. Mara hugged. Scales warm.
Human normal.
Extraordinary bond. Diner called. Lysa served. Mara laughed. Cal fixed. Watched. Safe. Redefined. Forever. But broker drones, word faint. New shift. Cal overrode. Sparks flew. Go. They plunged. Left fork. Docks. Celir waited. Bond voided. Again. Family walked. Wholesome dawn. Emotional crest high. Trust built. Cross species. Found. HFY hummed. Cal smiled in darkly. Recording live. Team swarmed. Debt ended. Home waited. Pancakes sizzled. He signed. Sponsored. Walked with them. Mara between. Hook set. Family now. Legal. Eternal. Station core logged it. Rook faded. Celir nodded respect. Aliens stared.
Humans humble. Capability shown.
Action 1. Collaboration key. Lysa requested. Cal confirmed. Papers done. Walk home. Galley warm. Batter mixed. Bites shared. Eyes met. Trust earned. Body language spoke. No words needed. Corridors cleared. Home hatch.